Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do your week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week. Also, Cancer, this is a general reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs and there will be messages there for you, Cancer. Cross watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start. Spirit, protect me in Cancer as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Cancer get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen and amen. Let's start, Cancer. I hope y'all weekend as well as y'all week is going good for you guys. We have here being bold and making the first move, cardinal moon. So you guys are being bold and making the first move. Y'all could be dealing with a cardinal sign, Aries, Cancer, Libra, or a Capricorn. We also have here the end of a tough cycle or approach here, and that is in full moon in Capricorn. Okay. Coming in for the sign of Cancer, Spirit, this week. The sign of Cancer. So we have here a new romantic cycle begins here. So a new romantic cycle can begin in here. Y'all could be dealing with a Libra for some of you guys. New moon in Libra. We also have look at the big picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, as well as take a deep breather here this moon. So a lot of you guys could be looking at a big picture here about something here. Y'all can be taking a deep breather here, okay? And it has something to do with the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So the answers you need are coming here, okay? And that's in full moon in Gemini. But y'all are in a new cycle. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, another Sagittarius here. But the answers you need are coming here, Cancer, and it has something to do with y'all are in a new romantic cycle. We have her breaking away. So a lot of you guys are breaking away from something here, okay? And we also have here own it. So a lot of you guys are breaking away from something, but you also are owning something as well. How long, Cancer? Alright, Cancer. What's coming in for Cancer, her Spirit? We have here all is well. So all is well here. We also, you see how the water is still. It has something to do with letting your emotions flow through you. So all is well. So you could be, you know, all is well in y'all could be going through a new romantic cycle begins. We also have her inspiring, and we also have her accepting devotion. So a lot of you guys are being inspiring at this time here, Cancer, and it has something to do with you accepting and choosing peace. So a lot of you guys are choosing peace here, and as well as you guys are in y'all inspiring energy as well here. We also have here claim the heat in your life, and that means assuming the fire. So y'all are assuming the fire within yourselves, I think. Okay, y'all rather, you know, stay into peaceful mode. You hear me? Spirit, tell me about the sign of Cancer. We have here time restless here. So something got something to do with time and restless here, okay? And it also has something to do with gossip. So somebody could be gossiping or something like that as well here, okay? Y'all restless on the gossip or something like that, Cancer, okay? Spirit, tell me about the sign of Cancer. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer here? We have her bang, bang. We have her bang, bang warning. So something is a warning here with this bang, bang. And it has something to do with a romantic cycle begins here. Okay? And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with delays as well as twin flames. So something could be a delay here in it. And something that could be a delay in y'all twin flame or someone twin flame her. Okay? And it has something to do with numbers. So it has something to do with finding true connections without alcohol and influences as well here. Or it has something to do with using a number of overwhelming emotions. Okay. So something is a bang bang her, okay, and it has something to do with all is well, but something is a warning her, and it got something to do with a new romantic cycle begins. It has something to do with sixth house her, and it has something to do with somebody route as well as service to others and what is good for you and your work. Sixth house. It has something to do with that, and it has something to do with a relationship her, and it has something to do with the beauty. Do it with your partner. So some of y'all be wanting to do something with y'all partner her, but Spirit want y'all to identify y'all need to stay into sixth house her, y'all routes, as well as y'all could be serving someone else or someone could be serving you or something like that as well her. Okay, y'all might want to do things with y'all partner, and that's a good thing and everything, but sometimes you got to stay focused on the responsibilities. Well, tell me about the sign of Cancer, what's coming in. We have here the North Node. There will be success for you. So you are in your North Node, and there will be success for you guys here, but something is a warning here. A lot of you guys are in y'all North Node here, and something is a warning about a bang bang and a new romantic cycle, because some of you guys are in y'all North Node. Okay, it has something to do with 10th house her responsibilities and success, like I was telling you, and it has something to do with intuitive and protected. So a lot of you guys need to protect y'all responsibilities. That means y'all need to be on y'all responsibilities in 10th house her, and it has something to do with that Cancer, because this is how y'all go get y'all success, and it has something to do with that as well here. It has something to do with a different way of thinking, you trying energy. So y'all might need to think a different way, or someone here does, and you trying energy here. Okay, so let's see what else is coming in here for y'all Cancer. We have here meditation. So a lot of you guys could be meditating on something here, or y'all need to, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with meditating on decluttering. So a lot of you guys could be decluttering something here as well. Okay, so tell me about the sign of Cancer. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer here, Spirit? We have her receiving. So you could be giving to someone, or someone could be giving to you, but something is a warning about you giving to someone here, or someone here giving to you. It's a warning, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with it's a warning here, because somebody here could be giving to somebody here, and you could be in your North Node, or someone here is in their North Node, and it has something to do with that Cancer. Okay, so it has something to do with receiving, and something could be a warning here, because it has something to do with just be, and it has something to do with denied. So someone could be just being them, and somebody here is in denial. It's like they denying somebody here for being who they are here, and it has something to do with that. Somebody here is too obsessed on what somebody else got going on here. Okay, so tell me about the sign in Cancer. We have here overcoming obstacles. So some of you guys could be overcoming obstacles here, and we also have her passion. Okay, so tell me about the sign in Cancer. What's coming in for the sign in Cancer, her Spirit? We have her strength. So you guys have the strength, okay, and y'all have the strength of somebody here giving to you, or receiving, or you have the strength to receive, or someone here has the strength to receive, and it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with denial, and it has something to do with putting in the work. So someone here could be in denial of putting in some type of worker, and it has something to do with that. Somebody here don't put in the worker, and they denying to put in the work, and it has something to do with that. That's why something is being released here. Okay, so tell me about the sign of Cancer. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer here? We have her liberty. So a lot of you guys are in liberty at this time here, and we also have here rage. So somebody here is in rage because y'all in liberty or something like that as well. Okay, so tell me about the sign of Cancer. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer here, Spirit? We have here good juju. So somebody here got somebody here in some type of good juju, or some type of magic they think that they doing here. Okay, and it has something to do with that. But somebody here need to look at the signs and serenities, and it got something to do with the signs and serenities here with this good juju. Somebody here thought they was doing her, because it has something to do with somebody here is betraying somebody here. They betraying them, and that's what it has something to do with her. You don't see this betrayal, it's got something to do with it. You don't see this spider, somebody's trying to catch somebody here in a spider web. So that's why somebody here need to look at the signs. Somebody here might be in good juju or something like that here, but somebody here trying to betray somebody. Okay? It has something to do with ancestor wisdom. So it has something to do with ancestor wisdom here. Some of y'all could be getting some answers with y'all family or something like that as well here. And it has something to do with reunion of the soul. So a lot of you guys are connecting to y'all soul here as well here. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Cancer. What's going on with the sign of Cancer here? It has something to do with changing. So something is changing here. And what's changing here is limited possibilities. So somebody limited possibilities are changing. And it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with forgiveness here. Okay? So it has something to do with somebody good juju that they thought that they had on you or something like that here. It's changing, man. It's changing. Okay, whatever they thought they was doing is good juju on you or something like that here, it's changing. They can't do that stuff on you no more, Cancer, and it got something to do with that. Okay? It got something to do with you somebody want to receive. It's like somebody here wants you to get at them all the time here, Cancer. Be aware what y'all dealing with. That's the warning. This the warning here. It got something to do with that. This is the warning here. Somebody here wants y'all to get at them all the time here. That's why it's a warning. Stop giving to somebody here, because a lot of you guys are in y'all know her, and y'all need to have the strength. Y'all need to have the strength not to get to somebody here, and it has something to do with that, Cancer. I just got to keep it a buck with you, okay? And it's a warning here with this new romantic cycle, y'all. Somebody here think that they doing her. It's a warning on that, okay? And it has something to do with that, Cancer. Somebody here playing around her, and all they go do is portray somebody here. Okay? We have here, let it be, embracing the journey with openness and trusting the universe to lead you towards your great fulfillment. So y'all letting something be here. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with challenges. So it's like a whole bunch of, why you let something be somebody here running all up on y'all like this. You hear what I'm saying? And it got something to do with feeling of others. Somebody could be putting their feelings onto y'all, or ruling to set by others, as well as confronting and to remove. So it's like somebody here trying to run up on you to bring their feelings or their problems up onto you, Cancer. And y'all need to be aware. Y'all need to shield yourselves. This is real talk. So tell me about the sign of Cancer. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer here? It has something to do with the anchor, afraid to move on and staying and letting go of the past, as well as unleashing. So some of you guys could be letting go of the past here, or some of y'all is afraid to stay. Like some of y'all could be wanting to just stay, but it has something to do with y'all need to anchor, and it has something to do with that. And the reason why y'all need to anchor her is because the clothesline, it says proving yourself, as well as dirty deeds, as well as out dirty laundry and gossip. So a lot of you guys need to anchor from this gossip and these clotheslines here, because it has something to do with y'all need to anchor from this stuff. And also y'all don't have to prove yourself to nobody. You shouldn't have to. You don't care about somebody here gossiping about you or nothing like that here. So y'all need to get on and anchor and get away from it. It has something to do with that, because it has something to do with pets. You need to let go of love, as well as love, heart, as well as trapped things. So a lot of you guys could be on y'all pets, and y'all love y'all pets a lot as well here. Okay? So a lot of you guys are changing and y'all are anchoring, because you ain't doing this juju they thought they had on you. That stuff is dead here, Cancer. It has something to do with open path. So a path is open for you, Cancer, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with compassion as well here. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Cancer. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer? Okay, yeah. It got something to do with you guys are manifesting her. And what y'all manifesting is fulfillment. You guys are manifesting fulfillment here, Cancer. And it has something to do with you are determined to be resurrected as well here. You determined to be resurrected, as well as you are manifesting your fulfillment here. Spirit wants y'all to have faith here, Cancer, and it got something to do with Spirit wants y'all to have faith in y'all perspective, sir. Okay? That's what it has something to do with, because that's what's going to give y'all wholesome. Okay? So you guys are manifesting to anchor her. It's a change her for somebody her for playing around with y'all. It's a change, baby. This juju and this good juju they got going on her, that stuff is dead. It's dead. Okay? It's dead her. That's a fact. So we're talking about a sign of Cancer. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer? The Emperor. So a lot of you guys are in Emperor energy. For some of you males as well as females, y'all can be. It has something to do with the Four of Swords. Something that's put to rest her. Y'all can be putting the Emperor to rest her, or putting something to rest. Okay. Well, tell me about the sign of Cancer. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer here? We have here the World. So it has something to do with something that's the ending of a cycle. Y'all are ending cycles as well as y'all are celebrating. And then what's the ending of a cycle is somebody here thinking that they can juggle y'all with this Two of Pentacles. It's a dead end with that. It has something to do with that because it has something to do with you guys are manifesting. And it's like somebody here wants y'all to manifest. But what they want y'all to manifest into being in stalemate here, or they want you to be in stalemate, but they also want you to not know which way to go or which choice to make her. Cancer. They want your manifestations here. And it has something to do with Gemini energy here. And it has something to do with the Four of Cups. It's a missing opportunity here. For them sitting around thinking that they can juggle you. It's the end of a cycle with that. So tell me about the sign of Cancer. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer here? It has something to do with the Five of Swords. So a lot of you guys going to be standing y'all ground about somebody here trying to juggle y'all this weekend. That's air energy as well as earth energy here. It has something to do with the High Priestess here. Y'all need to follow y'all intuition on something here, because something can be a secret, or you might need to follow your intuition. For some of you guys, y'all could be around the Pisces, but it has something to do with the moon here, and it has something to do with the King of Swords here, air energy. So it has something to do with somebody who could be hiding something from an air energy here, or some air energy hiding something, or someone could be in their emotions. But it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with about a Queen of Swords, air energy. So it has something to do with something that's hidden. Your lover could be hiding something, or you could be hiding something from your lover here. For some of y'all. Okay? So we'll tell you about sign of Cancer, what's going on with the sign of Cancer here. We have the Lovers. So something could be an ending of a cycle with a lover here. Gemini energy here. Somebody try to juggle somebody here, or somebody juggled their lover. It has something to do with that, and it has something to do with the Nine of Wands. So a lot of you guys are standing y'all ground here, okay? And it has something to do with that as well. It has something to do with the Five of Cups, and it has something to do with the King of Wands. So somebody here is not happy here, or they not content here, and it has something to do with that. And their new beginning is not content with this Ace of Wands, fire energy. Let's tell me about the sign of Cancer. We have here the Five of Wands. So it's a lot of competition here as well as a lot of fighting here. And it got something to do with somebody here juggling somebody and standing their ground. You could be standing your ground and they thought they could juggle you. But it has something to do with that. And for some of you King of Cups, that's what it has something to do with. Somebody here is keeping a secret here as well. Y'all go stand y'all ground on it. Because it has something to do with the Hermit. And it has something to do with the Nine of Swords. So it has something to do with a Virgo, or could be in their head, or it has something to do with somebody who is in their head. And it has something to do with that. Or they want a Hermit her to be in their head, but it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with the past. This was in the past. Somebody here in their head about the past here. Okay? So, some of you guys are going within and being a hermit at this time. Y'all are manifesting and y'all are anchoring as well here. It has something to do with something that's the ending of a cycle here. Y'all gonna be standing y'all ground here. It's the ending of a cycle and you go stand your ground. The reason why you go stand your ground here, because you are standing your ground from people that think that they can juggle y'all here. These lovers or whoever they think that they can juggle you. You're standing your ground on that. They're not going to be able to juggle you no more, these lovers. And it has something to do with that. And the reason why these lovers is not going to be able to juggle you anymore, Cancer, because it has something to do with all they want to do is put y'all in competition here. And it has something to do with that with this Five of Wands. It has something to do, they want you to go through competition, but not on top of that, they want you to carry their wands as well here. You put another wand on there. That is what, that in y'all home here, they want you to carry their burdens. You're not carrying somebody's burdens, sir. And it has something to do with that, Cancer. You're not going to carry somebody's burdens. So that's why y'all go stand y'all ground here with this Five of Swords. And they want to fight with y'all and want to juggle y'all. You not doing that as well here. And it has something to do with that, Cancer. And that's why you guys, some of you Cancer males here, y'all ain't doing it. It has something to do with that. Y'all go stand y'all ground here. You not carrying somebody else's wands here. For some of you Cancer females, y'all could be in a lover here or with a lover here that thought they could juggle you or something like that. But it has something to do with somebody thought they could keep a secret here. And that stuff is dead. That's real talk. They're not gonna be able to play with y'all, Cancer, anymore. They want you to just keep receiving to get it them. Somebody heard lost their mind when y'all in y'all North Node. They better come again with that crap, man. Told you, y'all finna be the hermit here. Y'all finna seek this truth. And what you finna seek is money here with this skill of development. You gonna be in your bag, Cancer. You ain't got time for it, baby. That's what I tell you, I sign the Cancer. Why the world here? It has something to do with the 10 of Cups. Y'all finna be fulfilled because y'all go in this cycle. The 10 of Cups. Y'all gonna be fulfilled here with this 10 of Cups. It has something to do with that. And when you in that cycle, something gonna be put to rest. But somebody here trying to put something to rest for y'all. And what they trying to do is put to rest y'all clarity. For some of y'all got something to do with y'all family. Y'all can be even in the cycles with. Because y'all gonna get some type of clarity. But they trying to put y'all clarity to rest with this sun. And it has something to do with that. And then what they want y'all to not see is the abundance that's coming in for y'all. The 9 of Pentacles. Why the Lovers here? It has something to do with the 10 of Wands. So what y'all Lovers here is a burden. It's a burden with y'all lovers as well as y'all doggone friend. I mean y'all doggone lovers as well as y'all doggone family here. It's a burden, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with a loss. Y'all going through a loss with family as well as lovers here because y'all are unlearning something here, and it got something to do with the way of thinking. It could be towards energy here, the way of thinking or something like that, but something is being unlearned here, and y'all gonna be going through a loss because it got something to do with your family as well as your lover, and it has something to do with that. That's why y'all walking away with the 8 of Cups. Water energy. Give me one on the 2 of Pentacles here. It has something to do with the strength. So it has something to do with y'all got the strength here, but somebody here wants you to have compassion. They want your family as well as your lovers here want you to have compassion, but they juggling you here. Why they want you to carry their wands? They want you to have compassion. Why they want you to carry their burdens? And you're not carrying somebody's burdens, sir. And it has something to do with that. This Leo energy here. And it has something to do with the King of Pentacles. And it has something to do with the Star. So a lot of you guys are healing her. Or somebody here wants y'all to heal their finance. Or somebody here wants you to heal them. And some of y'all love her. But it has something to do with that. And then they want a nerve to put illusions up to you. Like you an option. Come on, Cancer. They lost their mind here. Give me one on this 9 of Wands. It has something to do with they want to got a nerve to try to charm you here. That's why y'all go stand y'all ground here. They trying to charm you and want you to carry their burdens. Cancer. And you ain't doing that crap. You ain't carrying their burdens. For some of y'all own family trying to charm y'all. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the moon here. And it has something to do with the 10 of Swords. A lot of you guys gonna have to do shadow work and go within. Because somebody here gonna be trying to 10 of Swords y'all. Y'all own family and lovers is trying to 10 of Swords y'all here. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with y'all need to look at perspectives here. Because it got something to do with they putting up clouds. Yeah. Give me one on this 5 of Swords here. It has something to do with options here, and it has something to do with the Ace of Pentacles here. So it has something to do with somebody here, y'all gonna be fighting over money here because it has something to do with they thought that they can charm you, your own family. For some of y'all need to stand y'all ground here as well here with this 7 of Wands because it has something to do with y'all need to be offensive here and complete something here with this 5 of Wands. They got another to put you in competition here, Cancer. Nah, you ain't doing that. You know why you ain't doing that? Then they got another to put you in competition, but be offensive for what they trying to do to you. Yeah, game over with that. Give me one on the 5 of Wands here. Game over for playing with a Cancer here and they money. You got something to do with the King of Swords here, air energy here. So it has something to do with the King of Swords here, and it has something to do with somebody here thought that they can charm you and you intelligent here for some of y'all, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the devil here, and it has something to do with the High Priestess Pisces energy here. Y'all need to follow y'all intuition on something here, and what you need to follow on is some type of toxicness or something like that as well here, and it has something to do with that because it has something to do with this is how you go get your clarity with the Ace of Swords. Nobody here toxic here, man. Like real talk. This is what you finna figure out though. Give me one on this High Priestess her. It has something to do with the 8 of Pentacles. So it has something to do with you could be working her or something, or somebody trying to put some type of work in, acting like they got options here or something like that here. But it has something to do with the 9 of Cups, and it has something to do with the Explorer. So it has something to do with somebody who can be fulfilled her, and it got something to do with something that's being explored. Y'all fulfilled her. You don't need them. Look at y'all sitting on y'all throne here. You don't need them. You can explore anywhere you want to, Cancer, and it has something to do with that. That's how you go get your 6 of Wands. You don't need nobody. You gonna be at work her. You in your bag. You ain't got the time. Give me one on this King of Cups her. It has something to do with the 4 wands. So in y'all home her, y'all just working her and y'all making y'all bad. For some of you Cancer males, but it has something to do with this is where y'all finna be at. Y'all finna be the emperor. Come again? Y'all what, emperor? Y'all finna be the emperor, Cancer males. And y'all gonna be inspiring. Because what it look like to me is y'all gonna be inspiring to these lovers. But these lovers thought that they was gonna get something from you. You good on these lovers here. They too indecisive. And it got something to do with that. That's why they finna get a towel for playing around with a Cancer. A Cancer male or a Cancer female. Y'all finna be the emperor. They thought that they could do juju on the emperor. Yeah, somebody here thought they could do juju on the emperor. And this emperor is anchoring. This emperor is changing. This emperor is anchoring. And this emperor is manifestations. Yeah, somebody here played around. But somebody here finna get served, Cancer. But playing around with you, I guess. Your family here wanted to play with your money. Your lovers wanted to make you carry wands. Yeah, but you became the king of swords here. And a lot of y'all so intelligent. Y'all in y'all bag here. They better go do that with somebody else, though. It got something to do with a twin flame here. And it has something to do with a new love. Yeah, somebody here got a twin flame, but somebody here could be having a new love or something like that here. Somebody here better come again when playing with a Cancer, though. Give me 1 out of 10 of Cups. Told you it has something to do with somebody here stalking somebody here and watching somebody here as well here. Give me your own family stalking y'all and watching y'all here. And it has something to do with that. But see, somebody here finna be broken. And you know why they finna be broken? They finna be heartbroken. They finna be shattered because y'all are decluttering. And it has something to do with that. They acting like they want to build something with y'all here and create something together. Man, you way out of their league, Cancer. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with you done being this lonely one. It's a coffin for that. You know why? Because you do self-love and you love yourself here. You ain't got the time. They need to go do that with somebody else. Yo, family here. Give me 1 on the 10 of wands. What's going on with these lovers that's playing with a Cancer here? It look like to me is these lovers here think that they can date and have new love and all that other stuff. That's what it got something to do with her. Somebody here stalking somebody here. Because somebody here dating. But it has something to do with somebody here need to accept something here. It's like they want somebody here to accept something here. And they want them to accept the devil. And it has something to do with that. But see, somebody here, they want somebody here to get at them. And then they want somebody here to feel like they ain't shit. At first they want them to get at them. But then they want them to feel like they ain't shit. It has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here acting like they only devoted to somebody here. But they plugged into the internet. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here got a big ego here. And they gonna have to check themselves. And it got something to do with the celebrity. Because guess what? Time is wasted. Yeah, somebody here stalking somebody here because they dating her. Yeah, it has something to do with that. But this dating her gonna be thrown out to the trash can here, Cancer, and that's what it has something to do with. You know why it's gonna be thrown out to the trash can? Because somebody here trying to manifest, and what they trying to manifest is a new beginning. But it has something to do with it's gonna be a road here, and the road is I so happy when I'm with you. Somebody here is so happy when they with somebody here with this role. But it has something to do with it's a mistake here. Because somebody here want to sit around something that's completed. And somebody here made a mistake because they wanted to sit around her. And for somebody here even want to play with y'all kids. For some of y'all and acting like how can I fix this? Somebody here want to fix something with y'all and they want to play with y'all kids. But see, this karmic tie here acting like they loyal to y'all. Y'all straight on that. You know why you straight on that? Why they want you to keep talking to them with this late night stroll? Yeah, you straight on that too. Yeah, you gotta throw them right out to the trash can. Give me 1 on this charm. It got something to do with. I told you, game is over with that. That charm, game over with these new loves. Game over with these new loves. You know why? Because it got something to do with somebody who wanted you to open up your heart with this confession. But guess what? You already know their true colors. That's why you rejecting them. And whatever I don't know if I can fix this, even the ones you with, you ain't dealing with them. Because all you know is they trying to bring y'all legal issues. And you straight on that too. It got something to do with y'all can be beautiful here, Cancer. And the other females and other niggas is jealous of y'all. But you know what? That's why you withdraw from them. You ain't even got time. Give Give me one on this option, sir, while they playing with a Cancer. Then they got a nerve to sit around here be a spiritual hater towards you. Yeah, you straight on that too. You know why you straight on that, Cancer? Because it got something to do with they thought that they can, because they make it settlements and agreements and pretending that they fine because they got options. You don't care about that. You know why? Because all the options that they with her, they insecure. And all the options that they get, and it look like they walking away because they uninterested into them. You know why? Because you already know the tea her. You already know the tea, Cancer. You already discovered what you needed to know. And you already know they like that hotel, motel. We in that hotel, motel. We in that hotel, motel. Cancer, come on. What? You already know what's up. That's how it's game over for somebody here playing the ground with y'all, man. Y'all already know the tea. And what it look like to me is with this sex shop, they need to check themselves with that too. Because you know why? You already throwing it out to the trash can. You breaking up with them. Yeah, they gonna need this liquid courage they thought that they had her because you breaking up. And what it is, why did you have to go behind my back? Yeah, somebody here went behind somebody back her and then had a nerve to hate on y'all. You straight on that too. You know why? Because it say you know the tea her and you a therapist her and you know what's up. So whatever somebody thought they could do on you, you already discovered their insecurities. You already know they a hater her. Give me one on this hard worker. It look like to me is these hard work they thought they was doing on this new love her. Yeah, you straight with this sex shop. That stuff dead too. You know why? Because somebody thought somebody was gonna take a gamble her, and you tired of the drama. And what it look like to me is these romantic feelings somebody here be doing, and these lovers and falling in love, it ain't nothing but partying her. You know this. And what it look like to me is with this magnetics and twin flames her, you straight on that too. You know why? Because you already know it ain't nothing but destroyed, shattered, and somebody fucked up for playing with a Cancer her. Because all they gonna do is sit in this depression for playing with a Cancer. And this Cancer ain't taking no breadcrumbs. They ain't taking no breadcrumbs. They ain't doing it. Where's her outside the Cancer? What's going on with this Cancer? It look like to me is you gonna be doing your self-love her while they hating on your spirituality, I guess. Because what it look like to me is you gonna be this lonely one and you gonna love yourself her. Because you know exactly who you are. And it's a coffin for building and thinking that you go build together with somebody. It's a coffin. And you know why it's a coffin her? Because it got something to do with the unknown. And somebody's path is unknown. They don't even know their own path her. But they acting like they miss you. You straight on that. All you gonna do is move in silence. Cause you killing the game. I don't know why they play with y'all, Cass. Cass, like I straight on you. Ooh-wee. So what it like to be, Cass? They stalking you cause game is over, and they wanted to be a spiritual hater on you, and you doing self-love. That's what it looked like. And it looked like somebody here dating, but whoever they date knew is they throwing them right out to the trash can because they only want to have sex her, and it got something to do with these new loves. Oh yeah. So what it look like to me is they play with you, Cancer. Yeah, somebody here finna be heartbroken. Here got something to do with the Knight of Wands, and it got something to do with the Three of Swords. Somebody here finna be heartbroken. Yeah, whoever this is. Cause somebody here playing with the wrong one. Where's everybody sign the Cancer? Cause Cancer is bossing up. Cancer on this wood, Emperor energy. You heard me? They ain't ready for y'all, Cancer, man. Somebody thought they could juggle y'all with this Two of Pentacles. You straight on that? You know why you straight on that, Cancer? You know why you don't do the past? They want you to be in your head and stuck into the past. Nah, you straight on that. You know why you straight on that? Because you in your money, in your bag with this Nine of Pentacles. The past ain't finna keep you holding. Give me one on this. Spirit outside the Cancer, man. It look like somebody here finna be in their head with this Five of Wands here because they thought they could juggle you. Because what it look like to me is you in your what? What is you doing? For some of y'all even finna travel her. And for some of y'all becoming the King of Wands. And what it look like to me is y'all finna be in victory. You ain't got the time. I don't know why they play with y'all like this, Cancer. But so outside the Cancer. It look like to me is somebody heard that thought they was gonna bring y'all in competition. They finna be in the Seven of Cups for playing around. They thought they could juggle you, bring you competition, and then put the losers up. Nah, you straight on that. You know why you straight on that, Cancer? Because you ain't giving a damn thing to somebody. You ain't sowing your seeds into something that ain't even worth flourishing, and you know that. You know why you know that? That's why you quiet with this High Priestess. They better go come again with that. They better go find us a business, Cancer. Where's her outside Cancer? Why the two of Pentacles, her? Yeah, they play with a Cancer here that's too intelligent. That's in their North Node. Yeah, that's the warning. This Cancer in their North Node. So, y'all want to play with Cancers? I hope y'all don't, because they in their North Node here. Yeah, they in their North Node. So, play around. Play around. Yeah, play around. Yeah, that's what it look like. It look like this burning candle they thought that they was doing on y'all by juggling y'all. Yeah, they finna be in this rabbit hole here, because you doing the exit plan. You ain't doing this rabbit hole. And what it look like to me is they finna be broken here for playing with a Cancer. That what it look like. We'll tell about side of Cancer. It look like to me is this burning candle they got. They gonna be in these ruins. You know why they gonna be in these ruins here? By bringing a competition to a Cancer, because this Cancer here is the diamond in the rough. And they gonna need this Cancer. This Cancer ain't gonna need them. And what it look like to me is this Cancer is the rock. But they ain't know that. We'll tell about sign Cancer, what's going on with sign of Cancer here. It look like somebody here finna go through a loss with this ruins they got going on here. Because it look like to me is something finna be crashing down for somebody here. Because a Cancer finna distance themselves. They ain't got the time. And what it look like to me is this quest somebody thought that they was on. That stuff is dead. That's what it look like for playing with a Cancer. Yeah. That's what it look like, Cancer. What it look like to me is this Cancer gonna speak up. This Cancer gonna speak up. And what they gonna speak up on with these Secret of Mars playing with them, they ain't got time with it. Yeah, they ain't got time with it, baby. These Cancers ain't gonna speak up for themselves. They ain't no fool. These Cancers know what's up. We're talking about side the Cancer. False alert, false alert, false alert. That's what they got something to do with. They thought they could juggle y'all. But see, they want a payback from y'all because y'all are made hustlers. They want a payback from you because you a side hustler. You do side hustle. And they want a payback from you. Nah, you straight on that. You know why? Because they wanted to be overnight success. Or they thought you was going to get them overnight success. Nah, they better go come again with that. We're talking about time to Cancer. It look like to me is these false alert, and these soul contracts is false alert here. That's what it look like. And what it look like with these false soul contracts here that's going through ruins, it's sad for them. Because what it look like to me is a divine intervention here. And this Cancer, they heal they inner childhood wounds, so they ain't even got time. And what it look like to me is these hidden agendas they go do on the Cancer, it ain't happening. So let's talk about a sign of Cancer. What's going on with a sign of Cancer? What? Deep fakeness, sir. So it look like to me is y'all already know Cancer with that false alert. These doggone deep fakeness. Somebody here ain't nothing but faker, and they tell you stories and everything else with these soul contracts. You know what's up, Cancer. And you know why you know what's up? Because you already did the unbroken. You already went through the storm. And it's a closing of a cycle for playing with a Cancer. Because what it look like to me is they definitely ain't fit to suck the energy out of you. These vampires. they not fit to do that with. Yeah, you know what's up, Cancer. Let's tell outside the Cancer what's coming up for the sign of Cancer here. Yeah, you know these contracts ain't nothing but false. What it look like to me is reframing. So you gonna still get gifts, whatever they thought that they was doing here with this reframing. Cause what it look like to me is you and your liberty. You receiving. You receiving. You ain't giving. You gonna sit back and receive. You ain't giving a doggone thing, Cancer. And that's what it look like to me here. Yeah. Why they playing with a Cancer. We'll tell about a sign of Cancer, what's coming in for the sign of Cancer here. Non-duality. A Cancer ain't doing no repeating patterns. That's what it look like to me. These Cancers ain't doing no repeated patterns. And somebody here forget karma. That's what it look like. And what it look like they finna get karma is these couples or whatever, this companionship is finna get karma. Cause what it look like to me is it's erased. It's erased her. Yeah. And what it look like to me is it's erased her. Cause at this time, people need to be in a right now moment. That's what they need to be doing. Because if they not in a right mind moment, they need to be grounded. Not going through a loss. Okay? Those are your messages. Take care, Cancer. Bye-bye.